Welcome back. Well, here is a beautiful sunrise in the works. This is looking out from Gustavus Adolphus College in St. Peter. We've got pinks, yellows, oranges, a little bit of cloud coverage with those hazy skies. Now keep in mind our air quality is going to be better, especially here at the surface today. Now above our heads you can see we're still dealing with some wildfire smoke, but also as you can see that is leading to a beautiful sunrise to start the day. Now here's a look at the current wildfire smoke map. Again, we are seeing improvements. A little while ago it was a little bit thicker down in far southwestern Minnesota near Sioux Falls. We just have those hazy skies. It is a lot thicker up by the Minnesota-Canadian border. So we're going to be dealing with hazy skies, but the surface conditions for air quality anywhere from good to moderate by this afternoon. Green is good, yellow is moderate. And what moderate means is really we don't have much to panic about at all in general. It just means a small number of extra sensitive people may want to take some extra precautions by this afternoon. You can still get outside, still enjoy the beautiful day ahead of us, as well as the beautiful conditions we have. You might just want, if you who have extreme asthma, just carry your inhaler with you. If you are extra sensitive to ozone pollution, just maybe limit your time outside or take breaks inside where you can get some clear, more pure air. But other than that, it's really not going to affect a lot of people in the area, which is what we like to see, especially where we are kind of seeing unhealthy for some for yesterday. Temperatures are starting off nice and comfortable. We're at 61 degrees here in Mankato as well as out by Slayton. 60 degrees in Redwood Falls, Marshall, and Worthington with 64, still hanging on in St. Peter. We are as low as 50 degrees in Forest City with 51 in Mason City. We're at about 57 degrees in Owatonna, Blue Earth, Fairmont, St. James, Windham, Jackson, and Esterville. Very comfortable start to the day. A little bit warm out there, but again, we're not dealing with humidity, which is really nice. Winds are coming out of both the south-southeast and a little bit out of the north, and that is because we had a little bit of a cold front that's going to be working its way through the area. Now, the last time we had a cold front, we all panicked because that brought that wildfire smoke down to the area. This is going to be a really weak cold front, and I'll explain that going through satellite radar imagery as well as the future cast going forwards. All we're really going to see is just a mild increase in cloud coverage and a very small drop in temperatures. So as you can see that on the future cast, there's that increase in cloud coverage. That cold front's going to be swooping down from northern Minnesota into this afternoon and evening. But again, as you can see, weak because we're not really dealing with rain. Could see a few light sprinkles tomorrow morning between Minneapolis and Rochester or east of I-35. Again, as we deal with wildfire smoke above our heads, that dries the atmosphere out and kind of eliminates any chances for rain. So if any rain does make it to the ground, it's just going to be a couple of raindrops here and there. We will return to the sunny side tomorrow afternoon, a little bit cooler, looking at highs in those mid-70s, which we'll continue to see going into Friday, with 80s returning by this weekend. Now, we'll still see those 80s today with those hazy skies and a high of 80 degrees. We'll drop to low 52 degrees by tomorrow morning, and here's a look at your extended forecast. Like I said, dropping to the 70s for a few days. We'll still see sunshine, and then we'll see those 80s return through Memorial Day weekend and stick around through next week with a chance for thunderstorms possible next Thursday. Kelsey, Jackson.